Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Project Decursio, hardcore expert, all that good stuff. Episode 31 here. Got a lot to do today. Let's get right into it. All right, here we go. Okay, so there was a pack update, and for those who had their advanced options on, this is something I learned today. If you have the advanced control on your profile options, you have to turn that off. This is for all you YouTube folks out there. Otherwise, you can't update the pack kind of manually unless there's a big release. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, we're updated. So I had to turn that off to get the small updates out there. So, yeah. Just a word to the wise there. Because I've been able to update stuff in the past. But I guess it just must be like the major updates or something. Either way, we're updated now. 0.38. The rapier's still in, stuff like that. It's not that major update that's coming. It's like a bunch of small stuff, I think. And I didn't really read the patch notes. So, let's get back into it. Let's do it. With these way, we're going to get into Eidolon. I would like to go get some more lava here. Also like to make more of these if I can. I don't know if I can. Looks like I'm short a few things. Do I have enough to resource to, I guess I don't. I'm short clay. Alright, well that's a bummer, but that's okay. I don't think there's any other type of tank. I think there's like a bottle that can hold like 3, but I'd rather just make these tanks. And we got some extra buckets here, so we'll just do that. Yeah, let's hop downstairs, get some lava so that can get processing, and then we'll go from there. 60 R7, yeah, or RE7. Yeah, no, I'll upload it with the proper title. I just gotta figure out which one's which, and hope that I got lucky and uploaded the proper one first. Talking about Hardcore Tarkov. I should also probably go through and make sure the other ones are normal. Do enjoy how much more lava this uses. Makes like living near like one of those flat lava pools so much better. But even those would get used up pretty quick. How to use your crate to have any kind of reasonable tank? Yeah, well, reasonable for me is like 16 buckets. I'm not looking to never have to fill up my smelter again. I don't mind it having a cost, you know. I think I need to replace these back too, because oops. Well, could have saw that one coming. Okay. That'll be alright, though. We'll jam them up into there. That'll get that going. Hopefully we can get these. Damn, the gold went first. I was gonna say, hopefully we can get these topped off properly. Okay, that'll be good. Each stair should be a block, I think? Maybe? Maybe. That rain is annoying. Really wish those tanks would form a multi-block. Those would be cool, yeah, Katic. I think there is something like that in other mods, of course, but this would be a good dagger, supremium knife blade, and crossbar, and paper tool rod for extra modifier. Would this be a good dagger? I have no idea. I don't think you can use. You talking about for this mod pack? Because I don't think daggers would be there. Or we talking about for a different mod pack? Because I don't have much experience with daggers in 1212 Tinkers. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think. Well, one Supremium is not in here. And 2, I don't think paper's there. We can use rose gold, which I'm going to use. I actually kind of wanted to test out these daggers and see. So we're going to actually find out maybe right now, actually. And then we use those obsidian ones. That's a lot of that, and that's nice. Is that the last of that? That's the last of that. Okay. Then we're gonna do this because it looks like it says you can use them in your offhand as well. So I'm wondering if there's like a chance that you could, if you can spam click with the daggers, they're really good. You know, with both hands. We'll give it a shot. You know. How you doing, Frost? What's going on? Do you remember the old Railcraft multi-block tanks? Those are cool. They were pretty cool. Yeah, they looked nice anyway. I didn't use them much, though. Railcraft had those really neat buildings in towns that were, like, free early game, like steel, sometimes a piece of armor. Yeah, so previous that the mystical agriculture stuff, like, I mean, maybe it's in here. I don't know. If it is, it's not going to be until like tier 5, tier 6. Oops, don't want that one. We want this one. All right, we'll just turn that on, get all that resource out. I'm just really curious about these. So they do 3.5. They have attack speed of 2.5, which is ever so slightly better than this. I forget what the base attack of this guy was, but it definitely wasn't this. But like, so yeah, so if you so that's technically double there. It looks kind of funny, but that would do it. And I really want to get this rain away. Let's go find a farm animal. Just curious. Then Zycraft came out, did everything similar, and did a very similar thing, then disappeared. Now we get things like black hole tanks and fluid cells. Yeah, I agree. I like the idea of multi-block stuff. I don't know how much I like this. It'd be interesting to get a lot of different modifiers going on both of them. Like you could put fire aspect and knockback on one, and if you hit simultaneously, that could be interesting. I just don't know how much I like it. It's hard to determine. Need some bad guy mobs. I really want to get rid of this rain, though. I'm sure it's doing wonders for the encoders. Hey, Shy. But I mean, you have stuff like Create now, you know? I think Create does a good job of being that. Yeah, no, that's crap, unfortunately. I guess we could use this as an offhanded weapon for this guy. Which could be interesting. Oh, I see. Maybe? Maybe not. Like, what if you're just doing this? Hold on. Alright. What if you just did this? And it was just a constant little tiny bit of, like, 1 damage. I feel like that's a little bit too complicated, and I'd rather just fight what I'm comfortable with, you know? kind of works. You just hold right click and then you attack normally with the other sword. You know? Alright, let's go sleep. Get this rain away. Probably not going to use it, if I'm being honest. And that's okay. We tried it. We got a t-shirt, you know? Or it's in the mail. Stop and use the bucket yet on that. Interesting. Let's put these guys in here to fill those up eventually. Nice. All right, put those away. Okay, cool. And that's fair, Kadak, yeah. Seem way too unintuitive. Yeah, if you could just hold down, like if it was like old school where you could just hold down right click or spam, it's hard to get the timing right. But like I think the idea of it was to hit one, hit the other, hit one, hit the other. And it looks, I think there's a modifier that lets you do 2 swords, which that might be worthwhile because you're actually doing reasonable damage. And we could upgrade those, right? The 3.5 is not a lot, but we could definitely get those to like 10. And they might be really good. But I don't feel like risking a hardcore world on that. So that's something we maybe try in the future, where the dying doesn't matter, or the pack is so easy, like I could use something I'm not comfortable with, you know? That seems to be maybe the best way to do that. Okay, yeah. We've done some stuff here. Still need to get this going, though. So, let's do that. That's just slabs and stuff. Straw effigy. The candle's just tallow and a wick. Alright. Just need 2 of those. We died. Yeah, we died. The joys of playing hardcore, you know? I think I'm just gonna put this over here. We don't really need to make this fancy schmancy. I don't know what until we get our hammer, I don't really know what we're gonna be doing. Or in the case that the pack is so hard we need to try new strats. Yeah, yep. Not a bad place to be at. Or we don't get it, or we don't get the option. Because some packs will give you, you know, limited Tinker's options at the start. Piece of string for a candle. Don't think we need that many. I think 2 was fine. Oh, it literally makes 4 per. Got it. Okay, well, I should have made 1. Yeah, they do look good. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I need to make the little straw effigy man. Just some wheat. All right. Put those in there. Nice. We're going to have to get like some sort of mob farm going too, I think, for some of these. Yep, we did that with the witch. How do you find it impossible to offer these artwork without a vessel for it? So we need to make this goblet, which requires soul stuff. So we need to go find. Oh my goodness! Welcome, button raiders. Get on in here. We need to go find a roguelike dungeon to fight because we need spawners and we need to get that stuff, which is what we're looking for yesterday. I just had to remind myself. So, get on in here, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Button says Pine says. Oh yeah, very nice. Pine says indeed. Button, thanks for the 87 months of support. You guys are just tuning in from Button's epic raid. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the ridiculously awesome host, and welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. Pixelated, Collected, Overwatch, Panta, Kanga, V-House, DJ Techno, Button, of course, Imp, Fluffy Bear, Max Troyer, Broken Weeble, Alyssa, Overwatch, Spaziba. Welcome, everybody. Get on in here. And Button, seriously, thank you for the freaking 87 months of support. How's your cast today? How's your world? How's your hardcore world going? Yeah, easily getting us into that 500 hype. Love to see it. Poca Lucas and Mountain Mama, welcome. If you guys just tuning in, my name is Deadpine. We play a lot of modded Minecraft and vanilla from time to time. I'm very excited for 118 release. I'm very, very excited for that. And we also play a lot of Escape from Tarkov. So we play a lot. I would say a large mix, but obviously not variety. But we play a decent mix here. And we're currently playing a mod pack called Project Decursio. If you guys remember SevTech Ages, or Enigmatica 2 Expert, or what else? Dungeons & Dragons and Space Shuttles. Pack's very like that. Expert pack, era gating, so you can't use all the technology right away. That sort of thing. Yeah, I got you. I did enjoy your coffee. I did enjoy your message on my coffee maker. Yeah, it was good. It's very neat handwriting you have there. Hey, Slide Boy Steve, how you doing today? Alex, hello. But yeah, so this is a fun mod pack. We're playing in hardcore because it's me, and we've died a few times, so we're on a fairly fresh world. We're on a fairly fresh world. We're gonna live inside this mountain, and in order to progress to Era 2, we're in Era 1 right now. In order to get to Era 2, we need to beat the Wither. We need to, which means we need to get to the Nether, which means we need to work on this Eidolon mod, which is kind of like old school witchery, a little bit. Which means we need a spawner or some sort of mob farm with undead in it. So we're gonna go either to a battle tower, where here, or a roguelike, which would be right there, and we're gonna go look for a spot to set up a spawner at. That's the mission and the goal right now to progress. So it's gonna be fun. We've also been playing a lot of hardcore Tarkov later, which is like Tarkov, which is already a hardcore game, but even harder, where you give self-imposed rules on ourselves. It's quite fun and ridiculous, because I die a lot. Okay. We'll leave that up in there. Leave these up in there. How hard are these? How hard were these upgrades again? They weren't too bad. I think cobwebs are easy to get, so I think we're gonna actually try to get that stack upgrade in this bag. It's a little expensive to get the actual upgrade that we need, but you know what? Yeah, no, we're not gonna do it. I think it's blocks of iron. Let me save that as a recipe, though. You can upgrade your backpack so it holds more than 64 in a stack. Yeah. And then this uses gold, that uses diamond, which eventually we'll have enough. But for now, we're going to hold off on that. And thank you for all the new follows coming in. If you're following from the raid, I appreciate that. Hey, no worries. Yeah, go catch your train. Really appreciate the support. And I guess there's no mods here to spam your link, but we'll get that spam there. If you're not following my good friend Button, you really need to get on that. Has a really long-term hardcore vanilla world. It's a delight. I want to go check out this battle tower first. Let's see what's up with that. Because we could actually make a tunnel to this through our mountain here. We have ice skates on, so it's like Frostwalker on steroids. Nice. Oh, jeez. But it makes you feel a little woozy sometimes. We could definitely set up like we could definitely set up roads with water. That could definitely work. Here, let me get this. Mods haven't woken up yet. Make it easy for everybody. All right, I don't know what kind of spawners are in here. I mean, I know there are spawners in here. I just gotta figure it out. Spider. Not ideal. I hear a baby zombie. Guess I should have brought scaffolding blocks. Is it getting to be nighttime? Feels like it. I think it is getting to be nighttime here. We gotta go sleep. There's definitely some good chests to be had in these. I don't want to deal with these guys at night. It's important to light up the underneath. We'll get the chests after, because the spawners are, you know, on the floor, so they could be spawning underneath of these guys. Looks like these are mostly spider spawners though. Which is not bad, but we need undead, and they're also really hard to farm. Yeah, it's mod only for the follow command for sure. Hornworks. What was that sound? That's an evoker? Uh-oh. We're not ready for that. Tell me there's a spawner of those up at the top. I don't have a bow or anything. Hummingbird. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, what's everybody in chat been up to? What all you lovely raiders out there? What games have you been playing lately? What's your go-to right now? It could just be a Vex spawner, right? Okay. Let's see what the chests have to offer. Want to get that in there while you could? No worries. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do those on the breaks like we normally do. Haha, funny tower. So funny. Oh, those discs are actually good. Looting max, that's pretty dope. No spoilers. Fair. I've taken on these before, I just forget. So I think it might be just a Vex spawner, not a yeah, it's just a Vex spawner. Not an actual evoker spawner. I mean, that said, those are the ones that kill you, right? Started Ark today after a long break. Nice, Kaz. Been playing Octopath Traveler. I've never heard of that. That sounds cool. Minecraft, but I haven't really been able to play lately. A load of crochet orders that I have to do. That's really cool, Mountain Mama. Nice. We play a game called Black Book, kind of a cool dive into Slavic mythology and folklore. That sounds kind of epic, to be honest. Very cool. What we got there? Quick charge volley. It's like underwhelming a little bit. See if there's anything underneath these logs. I think it's just a normal like log pile that you make in vanilla. Okay. All right, so a little bit underwhelming there. We did it though. It's good. Let's grab this thing real quick. That'll be extra gold for us. Excellent. If it had like multiple skeleton and zombie spawners, we'd probably be all right. But yeah, we'll just go to a roguelike. Okay, let's get our bless you. Oh, it's a beaver or a platypus. Excuse me. I thought it was a beaver. I only saw the tail. Okay, sorry. You're a very strange animal. I want you to know that. But you're cool. Bye. Very intrigued that Halo and Battlefield 2042 released at the same time. I guess, yeah. I wish I had interest, but I have zero interest in either of them. I'm just excited for the Tarkov wipe. Simple as that. Octopath is a JRPG through 8 characters and their individual stories. They each have different jobs, so mage warrior, etc. Oh, that's kind of cool. Forces you to do the different kind of classic RPG roles. That's definitely cool. We know of an item pipe or equivalent that emits redstone signal when an item passes through it. I don't know. You can't wait for 118? Yeah, 118 is going to be sick. I really am going to enjoy 118 myself. The problem is I think it's going to be awkwardly timed with the Tarkov wipe, so we're probably going to do Tarkov wipe first because that's more time sensitive. And then 118 after, you know. Are there wipe rumors? Is it next Thursday? No. People are getting all conspiracy theories right now, Tenants, because of this latest update that they did for Tarkov. I was talking about my bag upgrade. Well, there it is. Or not my bag upgrade, the stack upgrades. If we wanted it. Sorry, random thought there. But yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see. Don't know much about Tarkov. What is the wipe? So they reset everybody's accounts back to level 1. To see how they progress, because they're still in beta, so they need to test progression from the beginning. And it's more fun. The servers are more active. The fights are more interesting. Stuff like that. So it's always a big. It's like a season in Path of Exile. You know, quite a while, but they've really ramped up production lately. The thing was, they didn't expect. So what happened is, like, 3 things happened in a row. I started playing, and the game got popular. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I did start playing right before the big boom. So I started playing, and then they did a Twitch Drops event. Their player base went from like 20,000 total people to like 200,000 total people. So the game concurrent, or not even concurrent. It was probably like 2,000 concurrent, 20,000 total to 200,000 concurrent, 1 million total players, right? Like, it exploded in the way that it does on way games that can explode on Twitch. So with that explosion, they had to deal with a lot of server issues. They had to deal with it. They were putting out fires everywhere, essentially. So once they got the servers under control and built up the infrastructure to handle that player base, COVID hit. Everybody's got to work from home. So that slowed down production. The game was supposed to be done, I think, in like 2018, 2019, somewhere in there. But their idea of done completely changed and morphed based on the fact that they got so many more players, and they hired like 100 new employees, stuff like that. Because it's a small indie, relatively small indie compared to the AAAs. So yeah, but now they're back on track. They just updated to Unity 2019, which means they're going to have much better back-end deving time. Doesn't really do anything directly for the game at the moment, but it should mean their production starts speeding up and they can focus completely on content, which is cool. So it's either this or a mob head that has the harmonious modifier, which is cool. And those are pretty good. That's why the music discs are actually like not just straight into the trash like they normally are. I don't think indie fits BSG anymore either. But when I started playing, yeah, they were still a little on the indie side, Missed the bandwagon this way, hoping to pay back onto this. That's totally fair. This is my thing, guys. Especially for Escape from Tarkov specifically, it's okay to take off a wipe, you know? Don't let yourself get burned on the game. There's so much more to come. Don't make yourself hate the game more than you would normally, because the game itself is hardcore and you kind of have to like a little bit of punishment in your games in order to enjoy it. Like, you have to like the pain a little bit to want to play the game. But I mean, like, actually, like, actual frustration, not just the in-game frustration that keeps you coming back for more. So there's nothing wrong with taking off a wipe, and it'll make the game feel amazing when you come back and play it. It's like Minecraft. We took off about 4 or 5 months of Minecraft to play some Tarkov, and it made Minecraft feel amazing when I came back. So, you know. Good to change it up. Good to change it up. And Tarkov as a game, like, we're playing this pack in hardcore. This pack probably takes 300 hours to complete everything, I would say, just as a solo player. And I'm playing it hardcore. So if I die at hour 299, I would have to restart. I probably wouldn't, but at that stage, but you get the idea. Like, I enjoy that difficulty grind, that min-maxing risk reward. Do I go to that dungeon? I'm not ready. Do I fight that Evoker Vex guy? Am I ready? I don't know. Do we risk it? You know, I love that. I love those choices in games, and Tarkov's like that on steroids compared to hardcore Minecraft. So, all right, we need to go to a new dungeon because I still need spawners. That's it. I think I do want to actually. I think we can afford this now with those recent addition of gold blocks. I think it's worth it. So we're gonna do this. I need a little bit of that. We're gonna make some of these. I'm gonna make all of that because I kind of want to get some other things going. But for now, we definitely want to get this going. So open up our backpack here, get that in that slot, and then I almost want. I forget what upgrades we can make here. Void upgrade, compacting upgrade, smelting upgrade, filter. I think I want to make the deposit upgrade. Yeah. We could make an item pickup upgrade as well. I don't know if that's just when you walk over it or if it's an actual magnet mode. But I think I want this upgrade because it's quite nice. By the way, thank you everybody for all the new follows today. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's save that as a recipe. What am I missing here? Everything. Okay. 2 redstone, 2 of that. Well, 3 of those because I'm going to need to make a piston, which is that junk. And I also need a chest. All right, excellent. So what this upgrade does in your backpack is it lets you deposit things. So there's cobblestone in this inventory. I think it's just this, right? I might have to be holding it. Maybe it's an empty hand. I might have to be holding the actual backpack. That should deposit, though. Oh, maybe put it in my inventory? Oh, it has to be in the backpack, duh. Right. Yeah, I think the backpack has to be in your hand, which is fine. But yeah, if you do this, it deposits what it can deposit in there. So if you have a drawer system, that counts as an inventory. So you can deposit everything at once, which is fantastic. There is a magnet for the backpacks mod. Pickup seems to be walkover, although I have magnet plus pickup. Oh, nice. There you go, Shy. Problem with EFT style games is that the economy tends to stagnate the game when you have everything that can get everything. How do you combat player fatigue? Oh yeah, no, there's large discussions on that, I'm sure. But I mean, at the end of the day, though, you're still providing a 1,000-hour experience easily, I feel. Which is pretty good for a $60 game. Getting 1,000 hours out of a $60 game is massive bang for buck, you know? Hey, congrats on defeating the Urghast at the Twilight. That's awesome. Okay. Let's go this way. Making me kill puppies. Rude. Ooh, I got this. So this was actually one of the reasons we would always take the backpack off and put it in our hotbar. One, I actually like my backpacks in hotbar. But two, this one gives you 2x drawstring speed and shot steal damage proportional to the target distance. So you get, I think you get bonus damage for sniper shots, which is pretty cool. What's the average on get? Well, I think Minecraft and Among Us are different. Among Us, it does have infinite replayability because it's about the teams. But for someone like me, I think something like Among Us depends on the person. Among Us, for me, has like an hour of replayability because I get extremely bored after like the 4th game. And like, I'm off it for over a year because I can't stand it. Because people don't use math to do it right, and it bothers me. And when you use math to do it right, it's like solving tic-tac-toe. It's only fun until you solve the equation of tic-tac-toe, and then once both people know, it's boring. You know? Yeah. Because people don't follow game theory when they play. And stuff like that. I'm not saying I follow things perfectly or I do things perfectly. But people in general just... Yeah. And maybe that's the shtick, is that they're guaranteeing that people don't do it that way. You know? Can't imagine playing with strangers. I mean, that's fair too, but yeah, those kind of... I've gotten so tired of burn on those. Mafia. What's the... There's one that, like, you send people out on missions. I can't remember the name of that one. Why can't I find this road? Like, here we go. Let's mark this. We'll do R1. Dark blue's good. Werewolves, all that kind of stuff. It's just all those kinds of social, like, it just, I don't know, they're boring. But that's just me. Think about the game designs price regardless of a lot of replayability. Yeah, for sure. I think Tarkov's one of those games. I see what you're saying, John, but I think you're psyching yourself out mentally. There's a lot of things to do in the game that you have not done yet, right? Because of how you like to play. And that's fine. But I think there's a lot of replayability in the game for somebody who enjoys the overall encompassing aspect of the game. Which is not to say you don't have a point and you're not right. It just, I think you're underselling how many hours you get for $40. Or, you know, 45 or whatever it is with tax. Okay, so now we're in a roguelike. Oh, I see. You were saying, my bad. Yeah, you're saying it does have a lot of replayability because it is a good game. I see. Yeah, short of removing the flea market so you can have total control, Simon. Yeah, I agree. I can agree with that. It's not what I wanted. I wanted a torch, but we used them all. Yeah, so look now. They see with the stack upgrade, they stacked to 256, which is so sweet. Yeah, it's 73 health. It's giving this Mad Pack 2 nostalgia vibes. Fair, fair. This is honestly giving every pack. These are technically not roguelike dungeons. There's like a copy. There's one spawner. Alright, fortunately they didn't have a million health. I don't think we can move spawners just yet. So we're gonna have to set up a spot. There's a secret room behind this. We're gonna have to set up a spot where hopefully we can get 2 spawners, but if we only have the opportunity to get 1, I think we'll be all right for now, and then we can move them later with create and rail systems, you know. I think that'll be good. Might have to get a resurrection of Lou and Stu. That's Illager increase. I don't think we really need note blocks. I definitely want these. Check on all the carpets as well. Definitely get all the books as well. No, you can craft them pretty early. Oh, you're right. You can't craft them early. Never mind. Yeah, you need Patania items. Yeah, so it's pretty good. That said, the Eidolon Enchanter is just so much better. I feel like. You know? For a majority of things. That said, I wonder if this update has it fixed. They said that the crazy quark enchanting wasn't supposed to be a thing. It's hard to tell from that page, but I think it is fixed in this update. Yeah, we were told that that ridiculous quark puzzle Tetris-y thing, which is cool for a mod pack that does not have Eidolon in it, by the way. I think it's a cool feature. Just didn't fit the pack. Made the advancement hat collector. Oh, because I collected enough hats. No, you do have to have it. You have to have a repeatable source of EXP for the Eidolon to be good. While the enchanter's good to get you started. If you're around level 30. There's definitely truth to that. Put away anything that'll stack here. We'll do these guys. Unbreaking. Which is my goal here. It is to have some amount of repeatability, I guess. Don't really need this thing out. Hopefully we can find a place. Like, this is a good contention. This is 2 spawners near each other, right? No. Maybe over here. We have one in the hallway, one there, which is a 2 spawners should be probably enough. Should use that bow? It'll be close. That'll be close. I'll potentially use the bow, yeah. We'll try to find one that's better. We're not going to do all the levels of this roguelike either. I don't think we're ready for the downstairs levels without the ridiculously OP sword. Oh, right, that was that. Invisible spider? That's cheating. Anything good there? Mana regen. We don't really need that. In fact, we don't really need that at all because it's. Well, that's unique. Because it's chainmail, and chainmail doesn't do much. Can't smelt it, can't use it. Don't want to wear it. Useless. There's our entrance down, but we want to light the rest of this up. Yeah, we're hoping for not too bad of a mob. Ah! I don't know where that was from. Probably didn't need to eat that apple, but I panicked a little bit. Alright, we can delete some of these things. Potion of regen, that's nice. Anything else here I want to delete? I guess we have some arrows. They're gonna remove it. Yeah, it's a little bit too OP. Because it's way OP, Alex. Hey, Frost. How you doing today? Good to have you. No, I know the lower levels are gonna have a lot more in spawner density. I just don't know if we're ready for that. Alright, nothing I want to get rid of there. Just gonna check in. Eat some cake. I even knew something was around. Still annoying. It's a tiny little bat with a tiny little leprechaun hat on. That's so good. That's so good. Hey, Overwatch, how you doing today? Alright, I mean, I guess I'll wear that. At least they do have the mod that hides it, which is nice. Makes me more likely to use a shield, but I just, generally speaking, don't really like shields. Just don't need mana-based things either. I think this only makes bone meal, so I'll start that as a bone meal pile. I don't need the bowls either. There's a fortune. That's good. Not a fan of shields of packs that aren't RL craft. That's also fair. Mending? That's still good on breaking and efficiency. Just doesn't feel necessary. I don't know. Crown for a king. These trap chests? No. Previous roguelike dungeons have trained me well to check for trap chests around. Apparently you can throw bricks. Neat. Check for trap chests around creeper spawners. Yeah, doing very well, Overwatch. Appreciate you stopping by. Or being here, rather. We're just looking for a double spawner in this roguelike dungeon, you know? Try to get Eidolon going. Or at least a double spawner. That's easy. That's easy to set up. Yeah, if we could find like 2 in the side of a wall here, that'd be excellent. Those ones are relatively close, but this is creeper plus something else. Which I don't necessarily want either. Man, these are close, but they're... If only this was skeleton zombie, we'd be set. You know? No. Unfortunately, things I don't need. That's a little unlucky. That's okay, though. Feather falling. I mean, I want feather falling, but... Interesting. What if I could pick that up? Nope. Don't need flax seeds. No. I do kind of want to keep music discs at the moment because of the Tinker stuff. There's no way I don't have a spot for gunpowder. Really? I don't have a spot for gunpowder? Huh. Oh. Impressive.
I just want to go back.
Guess we use that. Anything in here that we don't need? Some of these probably stack elsewhere. I feel like I missed a... Yeah, I missed one. Stacking-wise. Missed a lot stacking-wise. My goodness. Alright. Now we should be all good and stacked up there. Saves a lot of room. I still can't pick that one up. Yeah, I'm sure I still have a few that are a little bit messed up. Oh, here's a potentially a mimic with diamonds with it too. Nice. Guess we're at that level, right? 41. Yeah. Molten. That's what killed us last time, you jerk. On a freaking Enderman. Depth Strider is all you have to offer too. Pitiful. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh, there's a Wither Rose. That's cool. I want that. We could do it this way, where we jam stuff up into here. Oh, this is such a better way to do this. That's such a better way to do... Oh, no. It's... Yeah, okay. Still Pog, but just... Yeah. Look at that. Nice. We're geniuses. Nice. And we got a Wither Rose, too. Sick. Don't need melons, don't need that. That's a Twilight sapling. Can't pick it up. An Origin sapling? That's kind of cool. I don't know if those are any good or not. Oops. Didn't mean to throw that on the ground like so. We should probably grab these. God, I remember this room was so good. Just for the brew stand back in the day. You can get them in villages now, so it's like, what doesn't matter. But it was so good for brew stands back in the day. That's actually really epic that we can do that. Is that a... Oh. Okay, okay. Don't panic, don't panic. We prepared for this, we prepared for this. We have a hopper, we have this. That's a freaking tree of time, dude. Isn't that like one of the most OP saplings from the Twilight Forest? I can't use it just quite yet. I'm pretty sure this thing speeds up time. Okay, alright, roguelikes, I see you. Because it could be any sapling that can spawn in these things. Alright. That took a turn. Are you a mimic? You are a mimic. These guys are dangerous, but they do drop... They do drop necklaces. Increases invulnerability length. Okay, do I have any necklace spots? I don't, but we can leave it there at least. Just a regular old chest. I do want these diamonds, because we're not coming back here. Well, we probably are coming back here, but it's fine. I'd rather have them now. Might be able to upgrade our bag now, too. Need more torches. Okay. Wild. I can't believe we just got a Tree of Time from a roguelike. It's pretty wild. This is the greatest thing ever. This makes it so much faster to deposit in these things. And it's another one of these guys, okay. Which is not like... We're not going to find a tree of time in every single one. Just level up my inventory skill management. I did. What do we got here? Mossy Gloom Shroom. I don't know what any of these are. That's a nether thing. It's a willow sapling. I like that. Another mushroom that I can't pick up. What were these? Nothing too important there. Okay. Do you want to grab the redstone? It's worthwhile. It's probably worth keeping for the enchantment. We'll see. Okay, is this close by? This might be close enough to this spawner. Hold on. Maybe I could do something in the center of them. Get that lit up though. Oh, I gotta get rid of this light beam. I forgot we had the light beam mod on still. And which spawner is this one? This is only. Oh no, this is. It might work. Hold on. You're active, you're not active. I think I'm just too short here. Yeah, just too short. That sucks. What's the progression line in Project Decursio? Very similar to Septec Ages. It's like Septec Ages meets... Septec Ages meets... Enigmatica 2 Expert. So, pretty good. And right now we're in Era 1, so we need to get, like, Eidolon stuff done, which basically means we need to... delete all these. Basically means we're looking for a spawner to work with here. Which is why I'm in this roguelike dungeon. Oh, this might work, though. Oh, no, but it's not. Man, these three spawners would be perfect. It's just one's a spider spawner, one's creeper, and one's that. I just don't need that. I mean, I don't know. I wonder how good gunpowder is. Hey, Bogus. I forgot I had a shield on. That's the other problem with the shield mod hiding. Like, I forget I have a shield on. It's kind of funny. What is that? Enchanted helmet? Right, for soul shards. So, and experience, but mostly for the soul shards. We probably could just do one spawner, to be honest. It'll be good enough. And then we'll worry about doing enchanting stuff later. That's probably the way we should be playing this right now. You know. I think we're deleting that. Surprised those chests didn't get deposited. Oh, I need to delete those. and these. They have good enchantments on them, but we're gonna have a soul enchanter at some point. So that's getting deleted. Well, at least it has protection on it. Oh, right, because of our stacking, advanced stacking there, those are actually getting stacked up, which is kind of great, to be honest. Okay, we'll delete that. That's worth gold, which we're not like super rich in gold right now, so. In fact, we should actually take out. Anything that's not enchanted. Let's get rid of that too. Anything that's not enchanted that doesn't stack normally should go in our backpack because it'll be able to stack there. And then the things that stack need to go into here. Don't really need that. Technically, those could stack too, but they would need to have the exact same enchantments on them, I think. Whoops. It's kind of cool that you can right-click those on so easily. Sorry, just inventory management here. Pretty classic. All right, good. Maybe level 3 is probably where we're going to be at then. Hopefully we get a nice little twofer. How you look at the bonus you can get from eating all 5 nutrients. No, you could tell me, Deaky. Did they change it so that you don't get the hunger 4 anymore? Because we had nutrition from all of it in our previous world. The problem with it was it gave you hunger 4, and I hated it. Like, I couldn't stand that. No, it's so good, R-Force. You're totally right on that. Soul Enchanter's like absurdly powerful. Okay, I didn't go this way yet. Double there. Well, there's our stairwell down. Are these two close enough? They might be, but they're really like they're far away. So even if they were close enough, it'd still be annoying to set up. Yeah, the nutrient buff was good. I'm excited to go back to Permafrost as like just a pure, not combat, but like there is a bit of progression in that pack, but like it's way more hardcore based than this one. Yeah, all right, here we go. Now we're talking. Oh, that's Spider though. We'll see. What do you have? Whatever it is. The only part about these guys is they do drop armor. Alright, there it is. I think we have our spot here. This is Cave Spider. I'm just killing that. I'm not dealing with you. You're bad and you should feel bad. Hate those things. Yes, no, it's a good buff, Deaky. The problem is it gives you hunger 4. So you're constantly having to eat. And maybe there's a good way to set that up. I don't know. maybe there's probably an auto feeder from your backpack, but even with that, I don't know if it works with the liquids. It just sounds more annoying than it's worth. Because you get a small buff without having to have all that ridiculousness on, you know. Even the potions don't stack like that. Fair enough. We're gonna have so much armor to deal with on this. Tell me there's another one there. Yeah. Oh, I got a diamond helmet. Nice. I didn't realize that was an actual diamond helmet. Oh, there's this here. All right, yeah. Look, we have 3 spawners right here. See? Beautiful. Beautiful. We have found our spot. They will be annoying to take care of. Might have to do some sort of drop system for them. But we'll see. I definitely put that thing away by mistake. Whoopsies. If it does not have anything relevant on it, it goes away. We're going to get so much armor from this, I don't think it's worth keeping much. I've not even heard of that. Our force. Oh yeah, no, the setting up of the food is not hard. That farmer's meal was actually really easy to set up. Yeah, it was more just the... I really just don't like that. You still get small bonuses for... Is a silverfish spawner? Interesting. You still get small bonuses for... just one or two types of food. So I think I might try out like a food that has 3 and see what that gives us, you know? I think that would be good. All right, where are we in regards to our base? We're still pretty far, which kind of sucks. But it should be pretty easy to set up a quick and dirty mob farm here. Remove a little bit of the RNG here. Let's just cover that up for a second. I say RNG, but just remove a little bit of this. Oh, this will be interesting. Guys, rude. This tome should have a spawner in it. Maybe 2. Oh, this might be easy. Oh, it's a spider, though. Not worth it. I believe that was a mimic I just heard. Fun enough. Oh, see, the problem is I need the chests. That's the problem, you know. That's what gets us. Let's make sure we get just everything lit up here. Use torches very, very liberally. Nice. Is that from Britannia? Is what from Britannia? Oh, you're talking about that. Isn't there a bubble? That's a gluttony charm. Might be in the pack. The backpack, I think, has this backpack mod definitely has an upgrade that lets you auto eat, I think. Which is pretty good. I just don't. There's probably nothing that lets you auto drink, which will be kind of annoying. But it might be worth it in the long game. But I think early on it's going to be just a 3-er. Okay. All right. We're going to do a little temporary setup here because I need to get stuff going. get what we can get going from that. Let's put all this away. So there's a lot of bad guys underneath of us, which is a little scary. I want to get everything away from here that I don't want to keep in there normally. Just for now. Okay. Should have a lot of chests, which is good. We're going to need a huge storage for this place. Okay. There's a lot of bad guys underneath of us right now, which might actually screw over this. So we'll see how that goes. Let's go make sure we get all these chests done. There's a lot here. Yeah, if we don't have to spend time eating and drinking the actual stuff to upkeep that, we could just, give it a large supply, giving it a stack of, like, imagine we get to the netherite backpack where it's, every stack is 1024, and we just put 1024 farmers' lunches in there. We'll be good, Oh, I forgot about the auto pickup. The auto pickup is also useful for getting stuff off the ground that we can't normally pick up as well. Yeah, this is a decent spawner setup. This is going to be almost as effective as our last one, with a lot easier setup cost, and then it'll be also easy to upgrade later as well. I have no idea. I never went mining for netherite, so I don't know what the dispersion rate of netherite is in the pack. Yeah. So many bad guys below me. This is going to be kind of a pain, I think. Let's go put all this junk away. We could do a quick and dirty farm too. We wouldn't necessarily have to drop into water, get them all in one spot. I would prefer to do it that way, but don't have to go that high in the ceiling here. Natural shards are a bit of a pain because we're not gonna be able to pick those up. We might need to get rid of some of them because it could be spawners down there, or it probably is spawners down there. So, yeah. Spawn gives you Duran Duran feel. Gotta see that. It's good. I still wish I had the ability on Pretzel to check off multiple stations and just let it do a mix of those stations, because I'd love to have like Synthwave, Chill EDM, Chill Vibes, Electro Swing. I'd like to check all of those off and just have it randomly play from all those. Yeah, but then you have to seed it with all of this. Like, I'd have to go through and manually add like 500 songs. And I could have done that by now, but like, I feel like that's such an easy feature to make. I've been asking for it for a while, and I get the feeling that maybe I was misinterpreted, or it's just not a priority. It could also just be not a priority as well. You know, because that's not the industry norm or whatever. But like, yeah, or I would love to be able to make a playlist and add other playlists to that playlist, right? Maybe that's how you do it, is make a playlist, but seed the playlist with chill EDM, synthwave, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I'm pretty good friends with all of the people who make Pretzel, Joe. Like I knew all the people who made Pretzel prior to them making Pretzel. Which is, again, to say, not necessarily, that doesn't mean that they should do this thing because I know them. But I think it's a good feature, personally. I don't know. It seems like a good way for people to do that. Because I could also play the entirety of the playlist, but I don't want to listen to rap. I don't want to listen to rock. I don't want to listen to country, you know? Like, they have all those songs on there. I just don't, you know, I want to filter that. I want to filter specific genres out. Inception of playlist, yeah. How you doing, Captain Precious? Good to see you. And like I said, it could also be when I've suggested it. It's what I'm suggesting has been misinterpreted, and it's what they thought I suggested was already in there. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Watching the old Minecraft. It's good to have you. I don't believe Silk Touch works on spawners. No, we tried that out. Alright, that zombie. That zombie. That's interesting. Not this early. We need create to be able to move the spawners, but even then we can't pick them up. We can only just move them. So. And these are lined up, right? Yeah. Alright, that's all we need to make that too. We updated, yeah. I forgot to disable them when we restarted. We'll restart them at the on our break. No, mechanism cardboard box is probably there. Oh, I need iron. Mechanism itself is completely gated out. I can't do anything mechanism. You see how it says I can't pick up these dimensional shards? I can't get into RF tools until it's ungated. And mechanism is much the same. We can't get into it until it's probably era 3, maybe era 4. So they're there, I just can't craft them or use them. Well, no, it's not that they gated the cardboard box specifically. It's they gated mechanism specifically. And with that comes the cardboard box. And that might be by design as well. You know, maybe they don't want you to be able to move spawners early. I kind of like the idea that I have to work a little bit harder in the beginning of the pack and a little bit make it a little bit easier for myself than later on, you know? It flows well. You know, I don't like getting given everything immediately. It's just boring. But you also got to remember I have tens of thousands of hours in Minecraft, so I need things to be a little bit more, I guess, exciting. Hey, AK. Yeah, it's a decent amount. We'll figure it out, though. Yeah, similar concept, but, like, with modded stuff, you know? I like that there's a powerful item that's just not available right away, you know? It gives you fulfillment when you actually achieve it, right? It gives you something to go for. I don't think the ceiling needs to be this high, but it's kind of pre-made, so why not? Just get this filled in, just in case there's light bleeding through from somewhere. Shouldn't be, but... Can you just skip the dragon and build your way over there? Technically, yes. Although, considering the dragon has been beaten so many times with so many just random items in Minecraft, I think that killing the dragon is probably a little bit easier. Just a touch. They have made the vanilla dragon fight at least a little bit more interesting nowadays, though. Certainly, not the hardest dragon fight I've ever done. Just use all this junk here. This cuts down on the efficiency a little bit, but then you don't have to worry about them getting stuck up there. At some point, we'll... Oh, you know what? I just realized we could have done with the old farm that we had in our other world. We probably could have done it so that... Oh my god, I'm so sorry, YouTube. Oh, no, we're good, we're good. I looked at the wrong record. I looked at the live time, not the recording time. I thought I was, like, way over our time limit here. We got a few minutes. We could have used the, conveyor belts from immersive, and that would have been fine. Ha! Nice, Mountain Mama. Took a little over a stack to kill him. Yeah, I mean, that's the same concept as the beds, right? Because the beds kind of make an explosion like that, you know? Fortunately, our pick's pretty quick, so this shouldn't take too long to dig this out. Would have been nice to get one of those mining upgrades. Nice, now do it with anvils. If the dragon didn't break so many blocks, it would be... You could set up like a mechanism to do it. But, you know, as soon as he flies away, he's going to break it, so... Ah, well. I think that's the ceiling of the next set. Try to kill the dragon with your fist, see how long it takes. I would imagine it would be impossible unless you could actually get rid of the crystals. So if you mean, like, kill the crystals, then punch the dragon to death? I don't know what the anvil damage counts as. Imagine it's like chaos damage. It's just like, doesn't get affected by anything, it just almost one-shots him. It wouldn't, but that'd be really funny. New speedrun strat, you know? Bludgeoning. Food? Yeah, it'll be alright. We still got... When it says 6 there, we technically got those 3 shanks left. It just means we can't sprint. If mobs are about to get to our base, I guess we want that. Where is my food? Must have left it over here. Excellent. You love the loot beams, Bob? I'm about to disable it, Zhao Chen. I hate it. I don't hate it. I don't like it in a lot of scenarios. I much prefer items floating. So here's the thing, Danny. It's one of those, it's fine in a lot of spots. It's only good in like 1 or 2 spots, but it's bad in a few spots. It's bad when you're close quarters doing a lot. It's also really bad when you have magnet mode. When you have magnet mode on, having all these beams fly at your face is just blah. It's horrible. But if you like it, leave it. You know, I mean, there's a reason it's in here. Somebody likes it. But also, it's not a game mechanic mod. It's a, you know, it's an overlay mod, essentially. It's like a texture pack. So, disabling it doesn't really mean much, or enabling it doesn't mean much either. So, like, if you wanted to add to a pack that didn't have this, go for it. They added it just so, yeah. Yeah, they knew before I even started playing the pack, because it was in the pack before I started playing. They knew. You know what would really piss off that Deadpine guy? I wonder if we're gonna see any of this. There it is. A lot of bad guys. There's also a lot of spawners there, which is interesting. Alright. That kind of sucks. Let's go put some of that away. Oh, I need building blocks, though. I would like to fix my pick. I would like... that, at least. Maybe that. Just in case. Alright, let's go try to mitigate some of this nonsense. A lot of bad guys. Oh yeah, fight, 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 fight. I thought you were fighting each other. Oh, boring. Don't fight me. They're all killing each other. It's great. If I wasn't curious about potentially adding some of these to our farm, I might just, I'd be tempted to just go kill some of these. That's not what I wanted, not what I wanted. That's the section I was trying to work, like, be careful with. Never gonna use it otherwise, might as well use it now. Just trying to get some torches in there. Why do you have fire aspect? You're a stray. Not supposed to have that. Probably the bow, but shh. climbing the walls there. What are you doing? At least we're doing reasonable damage. We don't have that, that holy necklace thing that we had last time. That thing was awesome. Let us do a ton of damage to undead mobs. There we go. Get a little bit of light in there. That'll help ever so slightly. Feels like a dead end here. Skeletons in the vines, man. Oh, I got a hot dog hat, though.
I was told by the fruit god that you sacrificed a strawberry for all the Prime subs. The word is still spreading, so here you go.
I don't remember that, but sure, yeah, that sounds right. Sounds like something I would do. Just a tiny bit evil, but also, like, fine at the end of the day. Nathan, thank you very much for the 17 months of Prime. I really appreciate that support. For sub number 3 today, 5 subs away from that first set of fireworks. Really appreciate everybody being here. Cheers. I don't know if there's arrow torches. Those would be useful. Doesn't look like it. It was about a month ago in this pack before I started recording for YouTube. I don't remember that off the top of my head. That's really funny, though. Go me. Sometimes I make good jokes, right? You know? Sometimes. Put all that junk away. There's definitely a... Oh, there's an infinity bow. There you go. Don't have to worry about... With a power 2 and a little bit on breaking. We could definitely get those combined up. I might even have enough iron to do that with. We never came across an anvil room. Yeah, sometimes. Thanks. Thanks, chat. You always got my back, you know? You always know just what to say. Put all these away in there for now. Also, I guess we should probably be slapping on any boots that we get that are there. We probably shouldn't have been working with that. Hunter's Bounty. Cavalier and Feather Falling. Okay. Not quite. That'll be interesting. That would be bad. I don't have sweeping edge on this, so... I should have brought the ritual stuff to do the ritual on these guys. Maybe we'll go back for that. It's actually not a bad idea. Quite literally the purpose we're here for. That's actually a really good idea. Let's go do that. Let's go do that. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause it there, YouTube. We're gonna pause it there. Next episode we'll go back. We'll go back. We'll get an anvil. Well, I guess we'll bring some of this junk back. We'll get an anvil. We will bring back all of the setup to do the ritual. We'll do the ritual down there so we have less bad guys to deal with, and we'll keep working on this here project. Try to get all these things away. I would like to prioritize things that we're gonna smelt. I should make it so we're trip ready, you know. Prioritize things that we're going to smelt up for resources, so we can let those run. Come back with an anvil, because we might have more to add to that. Yeah. Probably mistake putting all that crap away, but that's okay. Whatever. All right, cool. Yeah, we're kind of ready to go backwards now. And yeah, I will catch you next episode, YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with us.